hotter than all get out today, y'all, but we're going on an adventure. We're gonna go find us some chanterelle mushrooms. It recently rained. It's May in Louisiana, which is the perfect time for these chanterelles that we're looking for. And we're looking for oak trees, hardwood forest. We're looking for sandy acidic soils, hopefully. And we're also looking on the forest floor because that's where they grow. They grow kind of near, usually, sometimes, near like oak trees and other hardwood trees, and they grow on the floor. So we got to be looking down the whole time as we go through here. And it is muggy as all get out back here. We're just gonna keep looking though till we find something. Unfortunately, Louisiana woods are like this. It's just a bunch of freaking brush everywhere, so it's hard to get through. But it's worth it for those golden apricot colored chanterelles. Oh, let's see. We've got, oh, I think that could have been one. I'm not sure. Look at that. That could definitely be one, but it looks old. But we're just gonna keep going, see what's fine. This right here, yeah, that's an oak tree. You can tell by its leaves, so let's be looking around. Ouch. Also looking around for thorns. It got me. Be looking around the tree, looking around this area. I don't see anything here. Although I did see that one mushroom, but I couldn't tell what it was. See that? I can't tell, and I don't want to take a chance. Didn't find mushrooms yet, y'all, but I'm stopping for a snack in the woods. Wild blueberries are out. Good stuff. Rehydrates me a little bit. Of course, I bring water, but you know, it's nice to get these too. There's a good one. I love these, y'all. Take a quick break, and of course, the mosquitoes are out. Y'all, I think we found some. Check this out. I see something orange, y'all. This could be it. Oh, I think it is. Y'all, I hit the jackpot. These are chanterelle mushrooms. I found them. They're gonna be growing on the ground in a hardwood forest. They do like acidic sandy soils more, but they're gonna be found usually sometimes near like hardwood trees, like oak trees. And you're gonna find them in a patch like this growing, and their mycelium is under the ground, but this is their fruiting body, and you can eat these. You need to know how to identify this mushroom before you go and start picking mushrooms. So firstly, they're apricot colored. So it's kind of a different color than a lot of these mushrooms out here. All right, y'all, I got my bag out. When you stick them in the bag and you let them sit here a little while, they're gonna start smelling like apricots. So that's another telltale sign that you've got the right mushroom. And we're gonna cut them off with a knife so we don't disturb any of the mycelium or anything else underneath. We're just gonna cut them off. And look at that beautiful mushroom, y'all. We're gonna cook with these. This is a treat in Louisiana. And for Louisiana, we find these mushrooms growing in the summer from like May to July. They like the humidity, they like the wetness of Louisiana. So you can eat these mushrooms fresh, or you can grill them. You can actually dehydrate them if you have enough of them and put them in stews over the winter. So these things are really, really great. I've heard you can sell them to restaurants too, at least in Louisiana. Chefs will buy these because they're highly priced. But when you are foraging, you make sure, especially with mushrooms, to have a positive identification on these mushrooms before you eat them. Because as a couple of my friends have said, you can eat any mushroom you like, but you might only eat it once. So make sure, you know, with these, it's a chanterelle. It's not something that looks like a chanterelle, because there are lookalikes. I can't believe it, y'all. We hit the jackpot today. We did some foraging, man. My shirt's loaded with sweat, but it was completely worth it. And now I'm gonna bring these home, cook them up. I went foraging, found some chanterelle mushrooms, delectable in Louisiana. We're gonna make a chanterelle pasta today. First step, wash your chanterelles. Ideally for this recipe, you want the button-sized chanterelles, but if not, just cut your larger ones in half, like this. We're gonna saute our chanterelles on medium heat, add you some butter, some olive oil, and some pepper, and a little bit of salt. Stir them around until they get a little bit brown on them. Then you're gonna add some shallots to the pan. That's what a shallot looks like in case you don't know. Then add some roasted garlic once your shallots are cooked. Add some red pepper. Stir it all together. Add about a 1/4 cup of some white wine and let that cook down about halfway. Then you're going to add 1/4 cup of chicken stock. Add some cooked linguine noodles and some butter and some herbs and plate it up. All right, y'all. The last step after you take your pasta off the heat is to add that Parmesan cheese. It's time to dig in, y'all. Get me a big old chanterelle. Y'all see that? It's a nice size chanterelle mushroom right there. Here we go. Great sauce. It's pretty light actually, which I really enjoy. And these mushrooms have like a nutty flavor, apricot-y smell. Get out there and forage and make sure you always have a positive identification, y'all.